Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News is sponsored by Sahara Motors, the Kawasaki KX450 built out of the box with everything you need to dominate the track. Check it out today at Sahara Motors and let the good times roll. A fire weather watch has been posted for tomorrow. Critical fire weather conditions are forecast to occur with low relative humidity and wind gusts in excess of 40 miles an hour today, though just hot. High today of 91 degrees. Final day of early voting today. Turnout still considered low. Less than 20% of registered voters have cast ballots so far. In-person early voting at the clerk's office has totaled 272 over the first 9 days. 30 votes cast on Thursday. As of yesterday, 672 mail ballots have been received. Voting continues today from 9 until 6 at the county clerk's office. Mail ballots can be dropped off anytime at the drop box in front of the new courthouse. White Pine County Sheriff's Office handled several incidents on Wednesday, including an arrest at the downtown Ely casino. Deputies say 36-year-old Russell Bainbridge of Ely taken into custody on an active Ely Justice Court warrant during a business check. Deputies also located a runaway juvenile who had reportedly left home overnight. The juvenile found at an Ely residence and released to a guardian, with the case referred to juvenile probation. Other calls included reports of threats against a child at a local business, school bullying, a disturbance involving a person yelling outside a residence, fireworks complaints, and a welfare check involving a person contemplating self-harm. Deputies say the individual was found safe. Sheriff's Office joining law enforcement agencies across the state of Nevada for a statewide impaired driving enforcement campaign running from June 5th through June 21st. The Joining Forces campaign will increase patrols targeting impaired drivers and riders while also educating the public about the dangers of driving under the influence. Officials say a DUI can cause drivers thousands of dollars, leading to jail time, license suspension, and serious injuries or death. Sheriff's Office encouraging residents to plan ahead by using a sober driver, rideshare, or designated driver. The campaign is funded through the Nevada Department of Public Safety's Office of Traffic Safety as part of the state's Zero Fatalities initiative. White Pine County Commission meets Wednesday at the White Pine County Library in Ely. The agenda includes natural resource issues, road matters, and hiring interviews. Commissioners will consider a memorandum of understanding with the Bureau of Land Management tied to the 2026 geothermal lease sale environmental assessment. Some of that is in White Pine County. The Liquor Board also expected to review a temporary liquor license request for the White Pine Dirt Divas traveling ball concessions at Marriage Field. Road Commission will hold a public hearing on a request to add a road easement in the Pierce subdivision into the county-maintained road system. The board will also interview candidates for golf course director and road department superintendent, and they may extend job offers following the interviews. Other agenda items include discussions on county investment reporting, creation of an advisory investment committee, and possible support for a Nevada Northern Railway rehabilitation grant application. KELY will broadcast that meeting live beginning at 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. A Nevada election law creating a unique situation in the race for White Pine County Commission Seat 1 because only Republican candidates filed for the seat and no Democrats, nonpartisan, or third-party candidates entered the race. The June Republican primary will effectively decide who wins the seat. 5 Republicans competing for the seat, and under a 2015 Nevada law, only the primary winner will move on to the November ballot unopposed. Critics say the current system shuts out non-Republican voters for participating in the decision. Supporters argue political parties should choose their own nominee. The law remains in effect after past legislative efforts to reverse it failed in Carson City. A Crescent Valley woman has died following a rollover crash Monday night in Eureka County. Nevada State Police say 47-year-old Rocky Marlene Miller driving north on State Route 306 just before 9 o'clock when she failed to negotiate a curve and drove off the roadway, The vehicle went through a fence and overturned before coming to rest upright. Troopers say Miller, not wearing a seatbelt, died from her injuries early Tuesday morning. An adult male passenger who was also unrestrained remains hospitalized. A juvenile passenger wearing a seatbelt was not injured. Speed and impairment both being investigated as possible factors in the crash. A 3.8 magnitude earthquake shook parts of southern Nevada yesterday afternoon. Residents reporting shaking across the Las Vegas Valley and as far west as Primm. The quake struck just before 2 o'clock near Red Rock Canyon, about 6 miles west of Summerlin. Experts with the Nevada Seismological Lab say the earthquake relatively shallow, which made it more noticeable at the surface. Seismologists said the quake was unexpected because no known fault lines had previously been injured. No injuries or damage were immediately reported. Experts warn, though, aftershocks are possible and say the quake is for a reminder for Nevadans to review emergency preparedness plans and keep basic supplies on hand. New hope for Primm. Hundreds of workers facing layoffs ahead of the planned July 4th shutdown of the community's last operating casino and business. Corey Clementson, grandson of Primm founder Ernie Primm, told Howard Stutz of the Nevada Independent talks are underway with what he called a well-respected gaming operator that could keep Primm Valley Casino and other businesses open. Affinity Gaming announced last month the casino, truck stop, and other operations would close, impacting more than 340 employees. Clemson said the family is working quickly to finalize a management agreement and hopes Primm will not be going dark next month. Nevada gaming regulators say they're aware of the negotiations and will support continuity of operations if possible. And finally, Pope Leo XIV now has his own Vegas Golden Knights jersey. Knights Inn Arena host Mark Shunnock brought the custom jersey to the Vatican during a trip to Italy and managed to get the Pope's attention after a public mass. The jersey featured the name Pope Leo and the number 14. Video posted online shows the Pope noticing the jersey before a member of the papal motorcade collected it. Shunnock said even team officials were surprised he actually pulled it off, calling the moment golden, maybe even a little divine intervention. Hopefully the Knights will get some more divine intervention this week as playoffs continue. At 8:21 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news from White Pine County and the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.